Hello, dear students. Good morning to all of you. Till yesterday, we were discussing about national source of finance or internal sources of finance. Internal sources of finance does not mean only the financial sources occurred by owner. No, we were talking about all the sources of finance. Either it is debt sources or owner sources or internal sources or external sources, but that was related to the domestic, that was related to the national sources of finance. Now today we will discuss about the international source of finance or international source of business finance. So dear students, as we know that if the business enterprises are going to be set up outside the country, or if we are talking about the MNCs, then in that situation international sources of business finance are required. So dear students, if the business enterprises are going to be set up in different countries, then we need also finance, because if the business enterprises are set up in other countries, then we also required some sources. We also required fixed capital and working capital for performance of the business, for operation of the business. In that time, dear students, we need international sources of finance. So regarding the study of different international sources of finance, dear students, first of all we will talk about the commercial banks. Dear students, commercial bank provides foreign currency loan for business all over the world. It means if any business enterprises want to set it up their business in any country of the world, the commercial bank can provide the foreign currency loan. Suppose that the industry of India wants to set up in America, Japan, or in other countries of Europe, then the commercial banks can provide the American dollar or European dollar or other currencies, can provide as a loan so that the business can be developed. Dear students, there is a bank, Standard Chartered Bank, which is an important organization for foreign currency loan to the Indian industries. You have seen so many branches of Standard Chartered Bank in India. These banks help the country, or these banks help the industries, especially Indian industries, to set up its unit in different part of the world. Now dear students, the second international sources of finance, that is international agencies and development banks. Dear students, a number of international agencies and development banks are there which provides international loan, or which provides or which creates sources of finance for business worldwide, like ADB, Asian Development Bank, IFC, International Financial Corporation, and in this series there is also some other soft window of the World Bank, that is IMF, International Monetary Fund, and other European Association international association banks are there, which helps to promote industries in different countries. So dear students, in all the part of the world, different continent have their different their different international banks which provides loan to the to those industries or to those banks which are involved in performance of the, or which are involved in international trade, or which are setting up its industries like MNCs. Now, dear students, we will discuss about the third source, that is international capital market. Dear students, this is one of the most important source for creating source of finance for business. As we know that if any business enterprises are moving to the any country, it is quite impossible that to carry amount from one country to other country, to carry card from one country to other country. Then in that term, and if the cards are carried by them, then the cards cannot be directly converted into different currencies. For this, there are so many formalities and permissions are there time to time, and card cannot work in each and every countries. So dear students, there is also an option for creation of international sources of business finance, that is international capital market. Through this, the different companies can get some depositories from the banks, or we can say that the bank issues depository receipt against some companies, against the shares, and these depositories can be registered in any of the stock exchange over the world for which these have been issued, or for which purpose these have been used. So dear students, this is also a big term through which a company can generate different sources of finance. In this international capital market, or creation of international sources of finance through international capital market, first term, that is GDR. The full form of GDR is Global Depository Receipt. Dear students, when the local currency share of a company are delivered to the depository bank, when the local currency shares of a company are delivered to the depository bank, which issues depository receipt against shares, these receipts denominated in US dollar are called GDR. Generally, dear students, GDR is issued by American companies. GDR is issued by European countries for their industries to set it up in other European countries or American countries where US dollar is acceptable. It means for fulfilling the requirement of US dollar, the local currency of the share, suppose that currency is rupees, taka, dinar, real, or something else, these local currencies of the companies are going to be delivered as depository bank, and that depository bank is going to issue a receipt, and that can be used in US dollar, or that can be used for fulfillment of currencies or finance in US dollar. These GDR can be used for listing it. Suppose that these companies have moved to the America. Now there these companies can listed the GDRs in any of the stock exchange, and they can collect the currency through the stock trading. It means there will be a value in stock of these GDRs too, and they can also get currency in US dollar through the GDR2. So dear students, I think you got the term GDR. So dear students, today we have discussed the international source of business finance, in which we have discussed the three sources of business finance. The third source, that is international capital market, contains GDR, ADR, IDR. So today we have discussed the only definition of the GDR. Tomorrow we will start the discussion on the features of GDR, and thereafter ADR, its features and difference between GDR and ADR. Till then, thank you.